Episode 46, week 46, weekly usage update, which was last week, the 9th of November to the 15th of November. And as usual, the setup's in the description below. Moving straight on to the mileage for the week, we did 84 miles in the Egolf, and we only did 13 miles in the Model 3, so that's 97 miles travelled for the week. The generation meter is now reading 32,643 kilowatt hours, so that's 30 kilowatt hours generated for the week. And actually, I'm quite surprised it's as high as that, because originally I thought it'd be a lot less. And that's 3,741 kilowatt hours since the start of 2020. We've not had any activity from the energi Eddi, so that shows we've had no excess solar beyond what the battery after the battery was fully charged. And we've imported 270 kilowatt hours for the week, and that's 9,365 kilowatt hours since the start of 2020. And moving on to the Tesla data, and as you can see from this chart, the poor solar at the start of the week, but we did have a home usage of 295 kilowatt hours according to the Tesla data. That's 31.2 kilowatt hours from the solar. We had 89.1 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, and we had a grid pull of 276 kilowatt hours, and we sent back to the grid 0.2 kilowatt hours. And breaking that down to a daily basis, on Monday the 9th of November we pulled 34.1 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 12.9 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of only 2.6 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 35.1 kilowatt hours. And the pattern has been just like recent weeks, where we've charged up the hot water and the Powerwall in the early morning at the cheapest rate, followed by some usage from the 12 kilowatt electric boiler just to get the heat in the house. That only kicks in once all day, so that's been pretty consistent all week. Very little solar generated, and the blue line is the home usage. On Tuesday the 10th of November we pulled 21.4 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 14 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 3.7 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 24.3 kilowatt hours. And again, we were following the same pattern as yesterday. On Wednesday the 11th of November we had 42 kilowatt hours pulled from the grid with nothing going back. We got 11.1 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of only 1.9 kilowatt hours, which was the least of the week, and a home usage of 41.4 kilowatt hours. And the extra grid pull was because we charged one of the cars on Wednesday early morning. On Thursday the 12th of November we pulled 44.9 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 14.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We only had a solar contribution of 7.2 kilowatt hours, but that was actually the most we generated all week, excluding the weekend, and we had a home usage of 51.7 kilowatt hours. And the extra usage was down to me putting a little bit of energy into the Tesla Model 3, and also the electric boiler was on for considerably longer. On Friday the 13th of November we pulled 43 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 11.8 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 5.7 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 43.8 kilowatt hours. And that was due, and we did get some extra power into the Powerwall around about noontime when there was a sudden surge of sun. On Saturday the 14th of November we pulled 39.6 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 13.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 2.6 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 43.3 kilowatt hours. On Sunday the 15th of November we pulled 51.5 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 11.9 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 7.5 kilowatt hours and home usage of 55.8 kilowatt hours. And again, we charged the Model 3, we just topped that up on Sunday. As usual, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please add it to the section below, and please like and subscribe.